And I'm going to do like that. Poppy there. Poppy there. Obviously not this one. I'm going to carve them. And I'm also doing these Santas at the same time. That's a sleeping Santa. I haven't opened his eyes yet. Anyway, these letters I've shown you now, so I won't bore you again. Brilliant set. Proper wood. They're not MDF. They're like plywood. So that's a win-win for me. I'm going to use this piece of wood. Before I do the birdhouse, I'm going to leave that there as a guide, and I'm going to draw some poppies.
You got this.
So this will be the start, and I think I need something the same size, roughly the same size. So that will work. I'm going to draw around the bulb. This is a big bulb. They're great for doing different things. I use them actually on the Santa Claus. I use them to do the bauble on his hat, or whatever you call it. Bauble, snowball, bobble. We're going to I want them quite uniform, these, so let's try. As you can see, I'm no good at drawing. This will be underneath there and underneath there, so that goes out right. Oh dear. I suppose it's a rough guide, isn't it, at the moment? Because the actual carving will sort it all out. So I think, first of all, I better keep that there. That's my guide. This is my pin puppy that I'll be wearing tomorrow for the Remembrance Day parade. I was going to do it with the chisels, but what I'm going to do is use the power carving. Let's put this out of the way for now. I'll leave a link for those flex cut chisels as well. If anybody wants to buy them, they're wonderful chisels. I still haven't done them justice yet. So that looks very simple. But I'll do it with this pen. Where's my other pen? There it is. The circle there. This is just so you can see clearer. Then I'm going to this be like this. Then we're going to do another one here. It's almost like a bow tie, I suppose. And hopefully that will end up looking like a poppy. I've never done a poppy before, as you can tell, but only one way to find out if you can do something. I've just had an idea. What I was going on about earlier, I'm going to put it into practice. We're going to do this very quickly. And that I find is a really easy way to do that sort of a shape. Round, domed, and you saw how quick that was. Anyway, let's put this handpiece back on. Right, that's just a rough outline. I've done a review for a little sander that is quite popular on Amazon, and this is it here. And you can just take the sandpaper off, put a new one on, and use it like a pen with your Dremel. This is a Dremel 4000, and you can just sand little pieces with it.
Just what I always wanted.
So that's another thing. Right. Now I'm going to use the sphere burr. This is another burr cut tool. And that's so I can concave, I think it's called concave the petals, send them down, and try and make them look a little bit more realistic. Right, now I have to tuck those two petals underneath these. So to do that, and this is a really simple way to tuck these petals underneath. I will be working on my sunflower tomorrow, trying to get that finished. Just thought I'd quickly do a poppy. Yeah, that's right, Matt. I always tell everybody to wear a mask, wear a face mask for your own health. Let's get the sphere burr again. Do you have Remembrance Day, Matt? I presume you do. Let's use this trusty old plain burr. I'm going to take this down a little bit more to give it a little bit more detail. Possibly needs a bit of lubrication, this one. Let's see how we do with the little sander. I've got all the different, I forgot to say this, the sanding set comes with, obviously not in this box, but in the packet that you get all these different discs. Let's try the 100 because that's quite aggressive. And we can always, little sets like this, and I think there's 15 in a packet. You just get the little disc, got the Velcro part on the back. Take the one that you've been using off and put the new one on. And it's as simple as that. I have this connected to my Dremel because it keeps at a constant speed because the Fordham works off a foot pedal, which is sometimes quite difficult. Well, it's very difficult to keep at a constant speed. And you don't really want this flat out for the sanding. So that's how, if you're doing sanding quite a lot, you can appreciate this is so much easier and quicker to do small bits of work. Oh, you can't see that. That's why I don't really like using that black marker pen. Like, sometimes it's quite difficult to get off. And I don't need to get this too smooth because I've got to put the ripples in the petals anyway. But you get the idea. Thank you, Ray and Sandy. It's a practice one, I've been saying, because I wanted to try and do I know it looks nothing like it yet. I want to try and do a bird box. I know you weren't here earlier. With some sort of commemorative thing for the... Thank you, Cat. You would have to spend a lot more time on it than that to get it looking wonderful. This is another sanding. I keep forgetting what this is called. Mandrill or something like that. Then you unscrew that, get some emery cloth, put the emery cloth on here, and eventually it runs down into a circle. Obviously I've got this on my Fordham, and this is quite good for doing the other areas. And then what you'd want to do then is a probably something like that, maybe smaller. Let's go for that one, it's smaller. Yep. And I can add this into here. This is just easy. Clip that across, take the old piece out, put the next one in that you want, clip that down. You don't have to have all these tools, not at all. It is a Fordham rotary tool. Now, for the next part, I'm going to do the centering walnut, which is this, and it's a water-based wood stain. You can always, what I will do next time is put the little dimples in the middle. That'll be the center of the puppy. Now, this is quite a big bottle I bought. This is the red wood stain. I've used this on various things. I bought a big bottle because I've done quite a lot of Santa Claus. So I'm going to give this a try. That's on, try it somewhere else there. It's going to look alright. Still see fine, thank you. The reason why I like the wood stain is that it still shows the grain of the wood. If I've noticed, it's just preference really, but I've noticed if you paint it, you seem to lose the grain, wood grain, which doesn't make much sense to me. I should take my face mask off now. Most of the dust will be settled now. I'll just take my dust mask off quick. I think most countries represent Remembrance Day with the poppy, I'd imagine. Seems ironic, really, that there's still fireworks going on for our bonfire night. I really like this wood stain. Water-based, so there's not really I don't believe there's many chemicals in it. I really don't know. I haven't read the label. I'm not going to say anything about the chemicals because I'm not sure. All I know is it's water-based wood dye, wood stain. And all I know is it stains the wood. I'd say that's quite successful for my first attempt. Hope you agree. I would obviously have to do it deeper next time. Undercut here, undercut there, and that makes the petals stand out even more. But all in all, I'm quite happy with that. This is the one that I practiced on, well, had as a model. That's taken nearly an hour to do that, which I don't mind. The more you do, the quicker you get. I know that. I'll be wearing this tomorrow. Remembrance to all the soldiers that have fought for our freedom. God bless them all. Press the like, it costs you nothing. Would be really appreciated. Anyway, that's enough from me. I've done the poppy. That looks good with the ripple effect. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.